It's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with another Jack-specific Super Mario Diorama set. So, these have been super cool. This is actually the 2.5-inch scale set, and I said, I think in the last video, that I wasn't sure if it was 2.5-inch figures or if it was 2.5-inch figures in scale. I did look this up. They are actually scale figures, so it's a 2.5-inch scale. Sorry about that. I will put it in the description of the other video, too. Okay. So this one is obviously Super Mario. It is the Underground Diorama set, and we have 3 figures in here and 2 accessories. The pipe accessory actually will have some kind of mechanism in it as well. I don't know what yet. So I'm going to show you guys the sides of the box. Super cool. Here's some of the other different play sets and things that you can get. And the other side of the box. Alright, so we are going to get this open. I think the best way to open it is going to be from the top. So there's a piece of tape on either side and on the back. So you are going to need to cut those couple pieces of tape. Well, those few pieces of tape, I suppose. Then this little plastic tab opens up and we should be able to get the whole tray out. Oh, cool. There's a little background in here. Alright, so I'm going to take this out as well so that you can see this. So here's the little background that he can sit in, which is kind of cool because we don't really have a base or a back that is a playable feature. Oh, one other thing I want to note about this is that the pieces are supposed to be modular, so I think I mentioned in the last one that there was an interesting shaped hole at the bottom of it, so maybe it connects. They do. They do actually connect to the other set, so if you collect a whole bunch of them, you can not only play with them together, but you can actually specifically put them together when you're playing together. So that is super cool, you guys. Alright. There are actually no I or T tags in here, so everything should just pop out. So I'm going to do that for you real quick, and then I'll show you everything up close. Alright guys, lots of little pieces, but I guess we'll start off with Mario, because we all know Mario, right? If we're watching a Super Mario video. Okay, so I actually do not know which Mario this is. They call him something different with each outfit that he wears, but I haven't seen this one. So he's got red overalls with yellow buttons and the brown shoes, of course, but then he's got a light blue long sleeve shirt and a light blue hat with the red M on a white circle on it. So he still has the white gloves, brown shoes, brown hair, black mustache, blue eyes, that standard stuff, but his shirt and hat definitely did change, and I'm not sure what these are. This is an underground set, so maybe it has something to do with underground or busting through rock or something. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments so that I know. Alright, so I'm going to show you the full spin around of him. And then we will talk about articulation. How cool is this, you guys? These tiny figures actually are articulated. He's got a 360-degree head turn. It does get a little cut on this right arm here. And then his shoulders have another 360-degree turn. Unfortunately, his left arm does get caught on his cheek and the side of his hair here, so it doesn't quite go the 360 degrees, but it would if it wasn't hindered by those particular pieces. Unfortunately, that's all the articulation, but still more than I thought we were going to have. And the hat, overalls, gloves, shoes, etc., nothing is removable from this piece. It's all one single piece, which is probably for the best because these are pretty small scale figures and you really just don't want to lose all these accessories. I feel terrible about this, but I cannot remember this guy's name, and it doesn't say on the packaging, which is super weird. So if you guys know who this is, let me know down in the comments below, but it looks basically like a yellow Yoshi, except he's got a turtle shell. So he's got the green shell, he's got green boots, he's got this huge nose, and it's so cute, you guys. Oh, I just love it. He's even got the texture of the bottom of the shell in here, these little lines. They actually are textured lines, which is super nice. He's got a head turn, although it seems it's getting caught on his shell, which is interesting. So this is the extent of that head turn, unfortunately. But does he have... Oh, he does have the spin of the arms. It does also get caught by his face and shell here, so this is the extent of that motion. And then we've got, can we move it on the other side? Oh dear. It looks like it's still jointed on this side, but there's just not very much movement because it gets caught on the shell and the cheek and everything else. So it doesn't really seem like it's supposed to be moving. I don't know if that one is moving or not. because these legs also look like joints and they're not. So it might only have that one arm of a joint because of the way this is positioned. Okay, I don't think this one is supposed to move, actually, which is interesting. So he's got the one arm, well, the one shoulder, I suppose, and the neck. Then we've got this guy, and I actually have not seen this one. So I know we had Spiny in the other video, and this looks like maybe a baby Spiny, but I'm not sure, you guys. Or maybe it's like a unicorn one. It's not funny. Anyway, he's got either a shadow over his eyes, or maybe he's actually wearing one of those like superhero mask things, unsure, but he's got red eyes. He looks kind of evil here. It's not as cute. And then he's got one spike on the top of his shell, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be there or if it's something he added or what, but he does have the red shell, yellow body, and the bottom of the shell does still have the textured lines and stuff on it. As far as articulation, he does actually have some. So here's the extent of his front feet, and then the extent of motion of his back feet. Does his tail move? He does actually have a tiny tail. It does not move, but that's so cute. All right, so, oh, interestingly, this spike is actually made of like an elasticy rubber type thing, so it's a lot softer and it will bend. So that's interesting and nice. That being said, it is still fairly sharp if you press directly on the point, so be careful with some of the younger ones. I'm not sure what the ages were. Ages 3 and up, so just be careful because that is a little bit sharp on that. But yeah, he's cute. All right, so then we've got whatever this is, which I don't know, maybe some kind of like wall column Tetris-y thing. Anyway, it also has a mechanical feature, so it will move back and forth. Sorry, I'm holding my hand in front of it. I do appreciate all these little textured rivets and things. I think that's super cute. We've got some purple, some blue, some gray, some black, all in here, so that's really nice. In the very center, you can see we've got a gear pattern, which is super cute. The gears don't actually spin, unfortunately, but this piece does move back and forth, which is nice. It's mostly flat on the top, except for a little bit of the separation bump between the blue and the purple colors. And then on the bottom, we have the same kind of connection that we had on the fireball piece from the last set. They're supposed to be modular so you can connect them, but the problem is I have the same hole on each, but I don't have any pegs, so I don't know how you would actually stack them and connect them. I don't quite get that. I don't know, you guys, but that was the fireball piece from the other set. So that's kind of cool. On the back of it, not too much. It is hollow on the inside of this, probably so it's a little easier to slide back and forth. You can also get your finger in here to help, you know, slide it when you do that. So that is kind of nice that they did that. The rest is flat and it's kind of put together by little screws. So it's very lightweight. It's still definitely hollow inside, so not an issue with that. The edges are not too bad on sharpness, actually. But this is made out of a thin, kind of shiny smooth plastic, whereas these guys are more of a softer vinyl type material. So I do like the softer vinyl better than the shiny plastic smooth stuff, but these two, that's what they're made out of. The other set was similarly made, and this one, by the way, the warp pipe does have the same connection on the bottom, but nobody, as far as I can tell, has anything with the pegs, so I'm not sure I fully understand. Maybe you can buy a base that has those pegs. I don't know, I don't get it. This is awesome. All right, so here is the warp pipe, and I will spin it around so that you can see it. This one has a mechanism as well, and it is a pretty cool mechanism. So I'll show you without the other piece of the toy, but as you can see right now, there is a platform inside of there, and it's on the very bottom. So as you move this piece all the way up, the platform will move up with it, and so it'll look like the character is either warping out or into the pipe, which is so cool, you guys. So you can put Mario in here. I'll put the platform up. So I put him in here, and as he jumps in, he's going to warp through, and so I'm having a hard time getting him to stand. There we go. And so then I will warp him through. Oh, and now he's gone, and I can have him appear through another pipe, which actually would have been really cool if we had a couple of pipes in here. Unfortunately, just the one warp pipe, so a little bit sad about that, but most of these sets, I think they are probably 3 figures and 2 accessories or something is about what they run down to. They're pretty small sets, not a whole lot in them, but they're cute. There's a lot of articulation. I like the mechanical features, and these characters are fun. I just like them. Again, if you know the name of these two characters, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you guys thought of this set. Do you have it? Are you planning on getting it? Is it for you, for a kid, for a collector? Let me know what you're going to do with it, and if you're going to get it down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. Totally free for you to do. Only takes a second of your time, but it really shows us how much you appreciate us, and it encourages us to keep posting awesome videos like this one on the channel. After that, you can hit the thumbs up to leave a like, and you can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there, and we're always adding new content. Be sure to join us again soon. Till next time, have a great time playing. Bye.